Good morning. Today we're gonna do a super chill and cozy vlog, but also very productive. I made myself a little espresso. At the moment, I'm having a phase. I'm usually someone who really enjoys, big coffees. But for some reason, I am obsessed with my little espressos. I have a lot of things to do, so I want to start the day off by hitting the gym, training some shoulders, getting that workout in. Then I have to do some calls. I have to film a video, not this video, another video. I'm gonna walk my dog. I want to bake some cookies. I have to cook dinner today, so there's a lot going on, and I have a lot of editing to do today. So I thought while we're getting ready, we're gonna chat a little bit about Christmas, how I approach Christmas when it comes to fitness and food, and also my plans on what I'm gonna do. There are only a few more days until Christmas, which is absolutely crazy. December always flies by. This year was the first year I actually started decorating in November, and I still feel like it wasn't enough time. I personally do not track my calories during the year. Sometimes I do, but I don't track macros, I don't track calories daily. I just sometimes like to have a little bit of an overview of what I'm eating. I don't track anything around Christmas. I just eat, okay? I eat however much I want. I just enjoy myself. I'm gonna have all the good food. I'm gonna have all the cookies. I don't restrict myself in any way. I'm also usually overeating. It happens, okay? You don't always have to stop when you're full. You can stop when you're full, of course, but honestly, I'm just gonna enjoy the good food, and then I'm gonna be way too full afterwards, and I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna have wine. I haven't been drinking pretty much at all the entire year. When it comes to the gym, I personally don't work out during the holidays. It's just a personal preference. So I wanna hit the gym one last time on December 23rd if I can make it. If not, that's also fine. And then I won't be going to the gym until, I don't know, honestly. I don't set myself a time, but I would say probably like January 2nd, 3rd. I'm just gonna enjoy the week at home. My boyfriend's home, he's not working, so I just really want to spend some time at home doing nothing. Probably taking a little bit time off of social media, just chilling, watching cozy movies, and yeah, relaxing, having a good time. That is my approach. Christmas has always been a time for me where I just like to take a little bit time off from the gym, like to take some time off from my fitness goals and eating healthy and all of that stuff, because you need that break sometimes, okay? You really need a break sometimes to come back stronger, more motivated in the new year. Now, for the next week, we're chilling. I don't care. For our Christmas plans this year, December 22nd, we're gonna visit one of my grandmas. So I am sure there's gonna be a ton of food. There's gonna be a ton of cookies. There's also gonna be probably leftovers that we're gonna take home. And then on December 24th, we're visiting my other grandma. And the same thing, a lot of food, a lot of cookies. December 25th, I'm gonna be at my mom's place. And well, as you might have guessed, a lot of food and a lot of cookies. On the 28th this year, not on the 26th, but on the 28th, we're gonna have Christmas at my boyfriend's parents. And then there's the leftovers. There's probably gonna be leftovers from everywhere, which I'm not complaining because I'm all about the Christmas leftovers, okay? That is my plan for the Christmas days. I don't know if you wanna let me know, how are you spending Christmas? When it comes to the days in between where we're not visiting family, I try to eat healthy only because I cannot eat that much food all the time, okay? Because it's like I get super bloated and I don't feel good. So in between, I'm trying to eat healthy, but just normal food, okay? I don't starve myself. I also don't starve myself afterwards. I don't go to the gym for hours and hours and hours. I just go back to my regular routine after the festivities are over. Also, when it comes to gaining weight, I do struggle a little bit with that because I usually feel very, very bloated when I eat a lot of food, especially if you eat healthy all year round, or you're super used to eating healthy, and then I feel obviously like I'm gaining weight. But something that I want to say is that you cannot gain weight in such a short amount of time. Even if you have 4, 5, 6 days, you know, New Year's is also coming around. There's also going to be food. There's also going to be alcohol. I don't even know if we're doing anything on New Year's. We don't have any plans at the moment. Maybe we're just gonna stay home. I have no idea. I'm not a New Year's person. I really don't like it. But I promise you, in a few days, you cannot gain weight because you also didn't lose weight. If you lost any weight, you didn't lose that weight in a couple of days. It took you time. So I promise you, you will not gain weight. Please, if you step on a scale, don't do that. Don't do that after Christmas. Don't do that after New Year's. After New Year's, wait for a week. Eat super clean, eat super healthy, go to the gym, don't starve yourself, do your regular routine, and then you can weigh yourself. Because what happens is, if you have that much food, if you have more food than usual, maybe you have more carbs, if you have alcohol and stuff like that, you have more sweets, your scale will show more weight because there's this water weight that you have. Let me quickly finish off my brows because this takes me forever and I need to focus. I'm gonna use my NYX brow gel or my NYX brow glue. I love this so much. I don't even know if there's any better. Like, this is so affordable and it is so good. Fun fact, I actually haven't plucked my eyebrows since lockdown, or even before that. I don't even remember. So this is something that I want to do during the holidays. I really want to pluck my eyebrows. I want to cut my hair at home because they're so long and they're so annoying. I want to try and dye them again. I used to do this for a while, but I only made them a little bit darker, and I want to see if I can dye them in a way where I don't have to draw them in maybe every day because I hate it so much. They never look the same. Like, this brow always makes me... My favorite brow trick is to let them be. I filter them in, I have my brow glue on, and then I go back after doing my mascara and see if they're even. Usually they're not. I honestly have no idea what to do with my hair today for the gym because I cannot leave them open. I cannot train with open hair, it makes me crazy. I washed them yesterday. Why, are you asking? I don't know, because I didn't want to wash them today because I already have so much to do, and they were like more than overdue. Okay, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wash them. We're only training upper body. I'm not gonna sweat a lot. But now I have the problem that I don't know which hairstyle I want to do, because when I wash my hair, I cannot do any hairstyle. Nothing holds. Everything looks awful. How do you do that? How do we handle fresh hair? Do you just leave it open the next day? Do you have a hairstyle that works? I don't know. Let me know your tricks. Bad thing about having a million things to do in a day is my increasing anxiety, and I don't help it by having coffee and pre-workout. But good thing about it actually is that I don't procrastinate as much. I already filmed almost 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just made myself a ponytail. It looks surprisingly good. Usually I cannot get this part here slick because every time I put on my hair band, usually all my hair comes out again, and then it's just like whatever. And I don't want to slick it back with gel. I don't know how people can do that on their freshly washed hair. Do you know how long it takes me to wash my hair? Do you think I'm gonna put gel on my hair? A little bit of gloss. Starting the workout off super chill with some seated shoulder presses. We're gonna do 3 sets, 8 reps. My shoulders are very weak, especially because I haven't been training them a lot lately. So I'm starting with my small 10 kgs. When you're doing shoulder presses, always make sure to not have your shoulders and your elbows out here because you will injure and hurt your shoulders. Always make sure to be a little bit more in the front. I hope the lighting is okay. It looks so bad. This is only 2.5 kg more. They feel so heavy. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. 7. Okay, one more. Okay, maybe not. Okay, last set. Trying to push to the 8 reps. Trying my best with my very weak shoulders. I don't want to do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 6 reps it is. And when I do the last set, I want to go really heavy. If I do not make it to the 8 reps, fine with that. Next we're doing barbell bench presses. If you watched my shoulder workout video, you will know that I haven't had a really proper shoulder push day in a while, and I haven't been actually bench pressing in a while. So I unfortunately cannot do a lot of weight, and we're gonna do a little test only with the bar, then loading up the marshmallows and see how it goes. Because you know, with the bench press, it's always very risky that you cannot push up again if you don't have anyone to spot you. If you do not want to do barbell bench presses, you can totally do this on a regular bench with dumbbells. It is not a necessary exercise, but I personally really do enjoy barbell bench presses because I always feel very strong when I do them. Even though I cannot do a lot of weight, I still like how I feel when I do them. I don't arch my back in any weird way. All I do is I put down my shoulder blades, going down to my chest, and going back up again. No shame in only being able to lift the bar, because we all have to start somewhere. The bar is super heavy. If I do military presses, I can barely do the bar. We all have to start somewhere, right? I'm not gonna put on my little marshmallows, my little 2.5 kgs. Why is this more embarrassing than only lifting the bar? I also don't put any clips on the plates, just in case I'm not able to lift the bar one more time, even though with the weight that I'm taking, not a lot can happen, but still, you know, just an emergency case so that you can flip out the weights. I kind of want to try the 5 kg, but I'm kind of scared. I think I didn't mention it, but I'm doing 3 sets, 8 reps. Okay, I'm gonna try the 5 kgs. This is gonna be so embarrassing if this doesn't work out. Okay, last set. Next we're doing a superset. I do this superset pretty much on all of my shoulder days because it burns so good and I love doing it, which is lateral raises into front raises. You can do lateral to front, but I usually do 8 reps of the lateral and then 8 reps of the front raises. 2 exercises back to back, no rest in between, and after that your shoulders are gonna burn. I'm getting my period, so I'm gonna blame it on that. But the weight is super heavy today. Next set, I'm doing 3 sets, but I always say if you do supersets and you're short in time, I also do that when I don't have a lot of time. I only do 2 sets because we already have a lot of reps when we're doing supersets. Next we're doing another superset, and this time we want to work a little bit our triceps because we've only been doing shoulder and chest so far, and what I like to do is skull crushers. I didn't want to do them for the longest time because I always felt like I was doing them wrong, and I was always doing cable tricep push downs, but I have to say that the skull crushers burn my triceps like nothing else. And then we're going straight into bench push-ups, which is a great alternative if you cannot do a push-up. Having my current breakfast obsession, my smoothie that I made in I don't know how many Vlogmas videos at this point. I mean, not that it is breakfast time. Other people are eating lunch, but I really wanna have my smoothie, okay? I love this so much. I love it so much. I just need to have it. It makes my day better. It is a little bit later, it is about to get dark. I just filmed another video for YouTube, which was actually the last video I'm filming for Vlogmas. I mean, the video you're watching right now is the last video I'm filming for Vlogmas, but except for this video, I just filmed my last video for Vlogmas, so I'm done with that. Now I have a bunch of editing to do, like so much editing. But before that, I have to walk my dog Bowie before it gets dark, and I have to pick up a package. I just turned on the washing machine because I'm so behind on my laundry, oh my gosh, and I also have to turn on the dishwasher, so doing some household stuff. And I haven't even eaten lunch, oh my god. Okay, we're in Vlogmas season, so you have to ignore any mess around in my apartment. Okay, it's not good, but I'm trying to make gyoza soup because I never made something like this, but I saw a recipe and I was craving it ever since. Even though I have to say, do you know the feeling when you see the recipe and you want to eat it right now, and then you buy the stuff and then you're like not so hyped anymore. I bought these gyoza packages. These are from Aldi. We have one chicken and one vegetables. There are people I feel like that are obsessed with gyoza, and then there are people that are like me who don't really care. I mean, I like them, but I don't ever order them, or I don't know. But the soup, the recipe looked amazing, so I was like, I want to try it. Here I have some carrots. They are not in the recipe, but I thought we have some carrots at home, so I was chopping some up. I didn't peel them because I'm way too lazy to do that. I have some ramen noodles. I weighed them because I wasn't sure how much I need. Some chicken stock. We have this Chinese cabbage because at the grocery store they didn't have any pak choi, and I didn't want to go to another grocery store for the pak choi, so Chinese cabbage it is. Soy sauce, garlic powder, ginger powder. I have coconut milk and some curry paste. So let's see how that turns out. I'm very excited actually. Well, it is 2 days later. I wanted to bake some cookies when I started this vlog. I had such a crazy busy day when it came to filming and editing and doing other stuff, and I really wanted to bake the Taylor chai cookies again. If you haven't seen the video, I made a video where I was baking the cookies, talking a little bit about feeling lost in life, and I really wanted to make them for Christmas again, and I thought it would be a fun way to end Vlogmas and end this vlog and have a little bit of a Christmas baking session. Two things that I noticed since I made them the last time is I took salted butter and the recipes with unsalted butter, and I didn't leave the dough in the fridge for an hour as the recipe says. So that's what we're gonna do today. Half a cup of unsalted butter. I put it a little bit in the microwave because mine was cold from the fridge. Vegetable oil. This time I bought a different vegetable oil because last time I used olive oil, and olive oil is crazy expensive. Half a cup. Okay. So when it comes to Christmas movies, I have my favorite Christmas movies. I usually have a list of movies that I want to watch every single Christmas. I need to watch all of them, and there are movies that I want to watch a little bit before Christmas, you know, getting into the spirit, and then movies I want to watch very close to Christmas. Add sugar, powdered sugar, egg, and vanilla. I think my favorite Christmas movie of all time, if I can only choose one, is Home Alone. I don't know what it is about that movie. I don't know what it is, but I love it so much, and I cannot decide if I like the first one more or the second one because they're both so good. Obviously, The Grinch, which I usually watch right around Christmas, like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Polar Express, also something I have to watch on Christmas. The Muppets, like the Muppets Carol. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but I really like that movie. And I also like the cartoon one with Jim Carrey. I also usually watch it around Christmas Day, Boxing Day-ish, somewhere there. Gremlins. Classic, absolute classic. I haven't actually watched it this year, and I really like Krampus. I don't care what anyone says. I think it's a good movie, okay? I think it is a good movie. I do enjoy rewatching it every year, even though I haven't watched it this year, which is weird because I usually start off with Krampus. It's usually one of the first ones I really like to watch. And I also like to start off with Nightmare Before Christmas because it is such a great transition from Halloween to Christmas, but I also haven't watched it this year. She makes it with vanilla extract, but I only have this vanilla sugar, so I'm gonna use that one again. Christmas with the Cranks. I think this is such a funny movie. Buddy, we already watched Buddy, and Christmas with the Cranks. We watched them both. I love them both so much. They're so funny. I always have my favorite moments in the movies where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so funny. Oh, I also really like to start with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, even though I might get a lot of slander if I tell you that I do kind of prefer the Tim Burton movie with Johnny Depp. I think this is a generational thing or a thing of which movie you saw first. We watched the original one, I watched the one with Johnny Depp, and I watched the new one with Timothée Chalamet. And my favorite is the Tim Burton one with Johnny Depp, okay? I think it is because this was the movie I saw first. I always watch it in November around my birthday, and I just love the movie so much. You can hate it how much you want, I don't care. Then we have, oh my gosh, I don't know what it is called in English. Jingle All the Way. I love that movie so much. I think it is funny, okay? And Arnold Schwarzenegger is an absolute legend. Santa Claus, oh my gosh, yeah, Santa Claus is such a classic. I do like all of them. Even though obviously the first one is the best one, right? Arthur Christmas. Arthur Christmas is so cute. This is like a modern cartoon and oh my gosh, this is such a cute movie. I also watch this usually around Christmas. Yeah, I think these are my top movies. And then I watch some random Disney movies. I am so excited for Christmas, okay? I'm so excited to see my family. I'm excited for all the food but then I'm always so sad when it's over. I hate it. I'm so excited. I've been excited for weeks, but then when it's over, I'm always like, why is it over already? It always goes by so fast. This looks, I think, very different from last time. I don't know if it's good or bad. I'm actually gonna bring these cookies for my grandma tomorrow, even though we're gonna have dessert and everything. I still really wanna make her these cookies. A quarter teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon baking soda, the chai tea, of course. Do you have Christmas traditions? Because I feel like we don't really have any Christmas traditions. All I really like to do is I like to wrap my presents while watching the Polar Express. I think this is a tradition that I don't know when I came up with this. And I really like to have a hot chocolate the night before Christmas Eve. This is so random. Then it says chill in the fridge for 1 hour, which I didn't do the last time. So I'm really excited how it's gonna turn out this time because last time I complained about the cookies being too oily. It doesn't seem to be super oily right now, number one, and number two, and now it goes in the fridge. So I think this is gonna turn out better than the last time. And now we're putting this in the fridge. The cookies are done. They don't look pretty. I don't know how everyone does it. I've seen so many recipes on TikTok and they all look aesthetic, pretty, gorgeous, okay? Mine look like this, but I have to say, they taste amazing. I think we already had 2 of them, but not with the icing, but they were so fresh and warm. I just couldn't resist. I really have to say, Taylor knows her cookies. This recipe is so amazing. I love how easy it is. This was my first ever Vlogmas, and I remember for all the years I've been watching other people doing Vlogmas, it was so much fun that I finally did my own Vlogmas. And if you watch the Vlogmas, oh my gosh, I am so grateful. If you watch the videos, thank you. I really appreciate it. And this is so funny because before I was doing it, before I was even starting Vlogmas, you know, you see other people doing it, but I never thought that I could do it. I didn't know if I can, you know, edit fast enough to have a video up every second day. I know people do it every day, okay? I have no idea how people do Vlogmas every day. I have so much respect for these people because I cannot film and edit that much. It was a challenge, but we made it through and I really enjoyed it. And this is just a proof that you think about it more before you start, but once you're doing it, and especially when you're done, you're so glad that you did it. To think now that I wasn't even sure if I was doing it, if I was gonna do it, and now I'm done, I'm like, I have to say I'm really proud. I'm really proud. I know a lot of other people do it, but it was like, can I do it? We did it! Yay! I hope you enjoyed watching Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed the videos. I hope it was as much fun to watch as it was to film for me. I really hope that you have very nice Christmas days and enjoy all the good food, enjoy time with your family. And if you are spending Christmas alone this year, I'm sending you a lot of love and a lot of hugs, and I hope you can watch a little bit of movies or have something else that makes you feel a little bit less alone. And please know that it will get better. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I hope you have wonderful Christmas holidays if you're celebrating. Please don't restrict yourself. Have all the food that you want to have. Please eat the food that your mom is cooking, that your grandma is cooking. You don't know how many times you will have that food, okay? Try and relax a little bit. I'm gonna do a social media break. Maybe also do that. Go off social media. We don't need it. We want to spend time with our family and really enjoy this 1 week, this very weird transition from Christmas to New Year's where you have absolutely no idea what's going on. And I always feel like it's my favorite time. It is such a short time, but I love that time so much. So enjoy it because it's very short. So I rambled long enough. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me and give the video a like if you enjoyed it. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the new year, motivated, back to our grind and fitness content. Bye!